the Bounty, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires. I'm part 8 of my Lokhir Fellheart Campaign. If this video drops below 50 miles per hour, it will explode. Cannot believe how hard that was to do. Seriously, huge amounts of effort on my part, and several large explosions. Very trial and error. Last time, we recaptured Chups, which I'm sure the people of Chups are glad to see us back.
There's destruction everywhere.
Or not. I mean, it was hard to tell. But they do have a gold mine, and I do want that. And we do need to deal with Skrolk. Now, we did cancel our pacts with him. So, let's have a quick check. Where's Skrolk? No, Skrolk. There you are. If I declare war on you...
puny, weak elf thing. Witness power of the horned rat.
Okay, so we're not best buds anymore, but to be honest, I feel like that whole episode was a bit of a mistake on my part. I should never have been... It's his charisma. He just lures you... You can't say no to him in his little mole face. No matter how squishy it is.
Admiral of Car's fleet.
Exactly. Now, we do have... Or we could get another building here, and I'm sort of thinking... Do I need the growth? I mean, effectively, no, is the answer to that. I do not need it. Is that all the buildings we can get? Can we only get 5? Is that really all we can get? I guess it is. Well, I mean, it's still pretty. I thought we'd get more, but apparently not. Well, maybe we get. I guess we'll find out. Okay, I think what I want is the Dread Manse, because that's going to give us upkeep reduction for Blackguard, who are a very... I mean, yeah, the Colbon Dread Knights, Colbon Knights, the Colbon Chariots are all a bit meh, but the Blackguard are a very strong unit. So let's get the Dread Manse. Oh yeah, we do get more building slots. Excellent. Excellent. Is that the same here then? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Why did I not think there was... Oh, maybe it's... Oh, I don't know. As per the last video, I'm spending most of this year so far completely twatted, so who knows what's going on. I could upgrade this. Do I care about that? It would allow me to recruit... Thing is, I can't get more sorceresses yet anyway, can I? One of one. Nope, can't get more sorceresses, so there's no point upgrading at the moment. Because, well, it is going to increase the research rate by 5. It's not huge. It might help a little bit, but it's...
Aboard the Tower of Blessed Dread.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Won't worry too much about that. So now we've got Chups. What's Teclis going to do? He's going to run back to Mangrove Coast. Of course he is. The little pointy-eared shit. I've got pointy ears as well. Yes, of course. That's hypocritical of me. Because he could very well turn around and go, so do you. And then I would have not a leg to stand on. And neither would he when I've been through with him. Because I would have cut them off. Obviously. Or had Greg eat them. Basically, he wouldn't have... But what I was trying to put across there is that I would basically amputate several of his limbs. Slowly. Oh, I've got some Lizardmen. Okay, I did want Spongebob to come and help me, but Spongebob might be busy elsewhere. Okay, we've got hit and run, so that's weapon strength, reload time reduction and speed for Shades, Dark Riders and Doomfire Warlocks, which is all very good. And then I think we get bolt carriages, because... Those Reaper Bolt Throwers, pretty bloody good, I mean, we could maybe see if we could lure them into an ambush. See if we could do that. Public order here is still okay. Slaves are a bit of an issue. We should be able to get... Okay, 3 turns and we can upgrade. Okay, I do want to come down here. Exactly. Does it really think it's best to go that way? The problem is they could come through. They could come by the sea. let's do this.
Ready my swords.
And we can attack them there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Shard. Now, these guys have both got banners of swiftness, so that's going to make them as fast as each other and make them fatigue immune, which is good. And this banner of murder, I'm tempted to put that on Lokhir himself. Let's do that. I'm pretty happy with that. What's their army like? They've got 3 generals. That's okay. We've got a black dragon. They've got quite a varied army. Yeah, still quite a lot of missile units, but definitely a lot smaller than us. And obviously, they've got no more cities.
Slaughter and enslave.
Okay, let's take Maelstrom out for a spin. And there he is, big old black dragon. Oops, overshot. There he is. Found you. How majestic. Even Dark Elf dragons are spiky all over. They've definitely got a type, haven't they? And it's spikes. Good. Okay, so the enemy has a Great Eagle. They've also got archers, who are of course very annoying, and some Lothir Sea Guard, and some more archers. That's all fun. There's a big old mob of guys coming through here, which we're going to try and take out with everything we've got. So in comes the Black Arc bombardment abilities. Sends them flying, and then Lokhir explodes the remainders. They then try and run away from him by charging directly towards our crossbows, which of course is a very bad idea because they're just going to get filled with crossbow bolts. But good job just slowly jogging towards our lines, guys. Top work. Probably should move a little bit fast. No, not fast enough. Ow, that's going to sting. In come the Doomfire Warlocks and Doomfire Horse Lords. They're going to run down some of these archers. Lokhir and Maelstrom, they just chased off that Great Eagle and now chasing down some Alarian Reaver archers. These Alarian Reaver archers, trying to get away from the Doomfire Warlocks, ran right into range of my crossbows and paid the ultimate price, which is to be filled with crossbow bolts. Yeah, those shields not going to help you very much. There you go. You're taking a lot of damage. Just taking out those. This princess is being a massive pain in the arse. Lokhir is not having it. He's struggling a little bit. He's got a stupid great. Right, the eagle's dead. He killed the turkey. Good job. But now he's surrounded by Alarian Reavers and being shot at and stabbed. And basically decides, you know what? I am too cool for this shit. So he's off. He's leaving. He's going to drag these units back towards the rest of the army. The princess is mauling the Doomfire Horse Lords and the Doomfire Warlocks. So they're going to break away and run, because they're like, may as well let the crossbows deal with this. Greg comes in just to add insult to damage. There we go. Yeah, come on, Greg. Off you go. Come on, buddy. It's not worth it, Greg. It's not worth it. Get out of there. So we're going to pull back. And the enemy are going to push forward, which is, of course, massively stupid because they're going to run directly into my crossbows.
The enemy is exposed.
Ow. So that didn't work out so well for them. You know what? They weathered that a lot better than I thought they would. Surprising. The White Lions of Trace have returned. They're going to give it another go by jogging again. Slow. I mean, they're trying the same tactic again, this time with less numbers. And Alarian Reavers getting bombarded, getting filled with crossbow bolts, just basically not having a good time. White Lines of Trace are... yeah, they've decided not to try that plan again. They've decided the plan was stupid. Unfortunately, they decided that in range of the crossbow, so of course they took quite a lot of damage. The princess is... what's going on, love? What's happening? What's occurring? Boop. Just taking your time. You don't seem to be hitting anyone. And here comes the rest of the army. And she's like, no, I'm off. I'm off. As is the rest of the army. And we've left a lot of dead High Elves littering the ground. And that is going to be the end of Teclis. Ah, that should be the end of Teclis.
We will reclaim our treasures.
Well, sure.
Master of Karen's car.
Ooh, Hawk Banner. What's that? Constant self, plus 15% armor piercing miss. Hello. Ability range 70 meters. What does that... Oh. No enemy presence in ability. Right. Okay. Sure. Sure. And the Order of Last Masters are indeed completely dead. Goodbye, Teclis. Don't come back. Thanks very much.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond.
I think that I'm going to give that to you. Oh, that Scarecrow banner's so bad. Is that, well, you can keep it because we haven't got anything else. Opal Amulet, Crown of Command. Fine, fine, fine. Everything's good. Apart from our public order.
Cease your provocations.
I haven't touched you. God, they're so cranky. Let's get watchtowers here because that's going to be quite useful. Let's get the Dark Tower. I'm going to knock down this because I don't need it. We'll get the gold mine going on there. We do have... Ooh.
Admiral of Car's fleets.
Lokhir has got a skill point. Excellent. Now, charge... I mean, that will give him 50 weapon strength and more charge bonus. Should be good. On the other hand, just more bog standard melee attacks pretty good. You know what? Let's go ahead of the tide because that charge bonus and weapon strength is going to be pretty useful. Pretty useful. So we'll grab that one. We've got Black Arc upgrade. Yes, sure. Let's go with that. Upgrade that. We might even be able to get you some units at some point. I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Bath Salt, but maybe one day you can have some friends to keep you company. They'll be rubbish, though, like you. Now, I can't declare war on Skrulk for another 8 turns, but that doesn't mean I can't make his life thoroughly unpleasant in the meantime. I mean, technically I could declare war on him. That would ruin my reputation and all that kind of stuff, but... I wonder if Spongebob can take out that army. Okay, public order here is... Yes, it's crap, but there's no... It's not a massive surprise, is it? If we pop there... Tell you what.
Fellheart ready.
Go there, so it rebels. I think that's what we'll do. We'll let it rebel. Does this mean that our Black Guard will have 90% upkeep reduction? Because if so, that is pretty amazing. Yep, they only cost 163 at the moment. It's pretty good.
Guard of the Fellhearts.
Yeah, Claudia, you're going to have Pendulum because we quite like. It's not bad. It's not Pit of Shades, but it's not bad. Let's put it that way. Let's give you Watchtowers there as well because no doubt we're going to have rebellions. Because why not? Rebellions are always fun.
Dark magic.
Do I go after this settlement?
Druki sorceress.
I feel like Spongebob can do this. I'm feeling very positive about Spongebob getting in there and getting shit done. Let's give the Banner of Precision to the Bolt Fiends, because these guys, they have more range. They've got slightly more range. Is that? Doesn't increase. Yeah, so they've got slightly more range, and now they've got slightly more missile damage as well. Plus 15% armor piercing missile damage, which they have currently. 12. Well, does that take into account? Probably 12. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, let's go with that.
We have lives to end.
They took the settlement last time. They shouldn't have a garrison. That's bollocks. That is absolute bollocks, that is. Never mind. They've got some Cold One Riders. They're quite nasty. They don't have shields, though, do they? They do have shields. The Blessed Croxagors don't. And otherwise, they just got a bunch of skinks, which actually should lose against our Bleak Swords, which is pretty unique, because normally most things kill Bleak Swords.
Be slow.
Yeah, sure. This is Spongebob's first outing by herself, I think. I think this is right. And it's against Lizardmen. Now, Saros obviously quite strong, quite heavily armoured, good warriors. The Skinks less so. Got a lot of skink cohorts there. They're definitely not as good. They definitely are more numerous, though. There's definitely a lot more skinks. There they go. And the Croxagors, of course. And they've got Cold Ones trying to flank. Now, the Cold One Riders aren't very good. Let's just preface that. Although, having said that, I found them to be, you know what, serviceable during my Crockgar campaign. Right, let's take down some of these Croxagors. There we go. Good stuff. That's it. Taking them down. Good job. Down to half health already. Nice stuff. And now we're just into range. So we can get the crossbows. Deal with these Saurus. Very nice. And now the problem with the Lizardmen, of course, is when you kill them, rather than going actually want to be somewhere else, they just go a bit mad and start killing things harder. So that's what these Croxagors are doing. On the right flank, Colbon Spear Riders and Colbon Riders are actually mad. I mean, we took the charge quite well. And they've... I mean, they are fucking these Dread Spears up, aren't they? Our Corsairs have had to go in and deal with these Colbon Riders over here. We have debuffed them. So they've only got 5 melee attack and 2 melee defense. Which should make things a little bit easier for our Corsairs. On the left flank, we're bombarding these units. There's the Hellabroni. These are poison spearmen, effectively. They're a little bit tougher. And there's our Sisters of Slaughter. Fighting these skinks. Already lots of dead skinks lying around. Now, our Dread Swords, Bleak Sword, whatever, Emo Swords, are not going to do well against these Saurus. They're going to get completely torn to shreds. And basically, our saving grace here is our crossbows. We need to make sure that our Dark Shards are kept safe. These Croxagors have already murdered their way through one unit of Dark Elves, and now cutting our way through our Dark Shards. I just said we need to keep the Dark Shards safe, and in fact, I've immediately failed, and the Dark Shards are getting completely ripped to pieces. Oh my god, here they come again. So they've got 783 health left. And yet they're still smashing. Still smashing units. And over here we can see these Colbon Spear Riders. They've only got 13 left. 13 of their number. Only 640 health left. And, yeah, not broken. In fact, they're feeling pretty good about it. That's fine. I mean, okay, now they're breaking. They're down to 3. They're not yet broken. There's only 3 of them left. They haven't yet broken. They've broken, but they're not shattered. So they could come back. So we need to make sure that... I mean, this is a problem with this. You can kill them, and they just don't really want to die. Our Sisters of Slaughter have held up amazingly well. They've racked up so many kills, but they are starting to struggle. In fact, our line is looking very frail. I'm trying to pull the Dark Shards back, and just where they have broken through our lines, use our Dark Shards to pick them off. Because there's still quite a few Saurus hanging around, and a lot less of my infantry units. Come on, ladies. Get it done. I want to see some dead Saurus. Come on. Get it done. Spongebob already racked up 131 kills. Some of our units are coming back to the fight. You see the Croxagores. There's one of them left. He is routing. Routing though. He's got -2 leadership. He's only got 83 health left. All of his friends are dead, and he's not really that bothered. He's a bit like, yeah, I'm gonna leave, but he's not like running for his life or anything, is he? Bloody Lizardmen. Even the skinks are coming back, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Right, the enemy lord is fine. We've filled him with crossbow bolts. That's good. That means the rest of the army should start to maybe think about running away once they've realised what's going on. It looks like, yeah, the Reaper Bolt Thrower are basically our front line at this point. Okay, we have managed to rout the enemy army. It's just the Chameleon Skinks who've actually racked up quite a few kills just by hanging back, but having dealt with the Saras, we can now concentrate all of our fire on those Chameleon Skinks. And they're going to go down very quickly. And they're going to scarper off. Off they go. With the rest of their kind. Yeah, I lost a lot of my army. It's a funny thing, isn't it? When you haven't fought Lizardmen for a while, you forget how fucking ludicrous Saurus are. Holy shit. I'm amazed we didn't lose any units. I mean, on the plus side, does mean more loot for the survivors, doesn't it? I mean, you know, swings and roundabouts.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
Yep, swings and roundabouts. Okay, Spongebob, I think you need to come back. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, good. I do quite like Enfeebling Foe, but the Withering's quite good as well. Yeah, let's get the Withering. Let's get the Withering, send you back home. You sacked that. We've got some cash, so that's fine. It's very good. Did this place not rebel? Or have I not gone through the turn? I haven't gone through the turn yet. I remembered that. Sure. God, that battle was that was stressful. It's very stressful. Those Sisters of Slaughter, though, very good. Look at that. I mean, yes, they mostly died, but they killed a lot of shit, whereas my Bleak Swords didn't really do much. They just died. The Sisters of Slaughter, yes, they die, but they also kill people. So there's a little bit of give and take there.
I have sacked the temple of Gilgadresh and slaughtered the tigers of Ind. You think me intimidated by you?
Well, here's the Rinky Dink Panther. He wants a peace treaty as well. I will take that, I think. Just for the moment. Just for the moment. What? 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 Who? Why's the rebellion there? What the? What? What? Hey? That's annoying. Why's the rebellion there? It should be here. It's not there. Here. Not there. Alright, well, I guess we'll go and, do I want to do that? Do I want to grab... you know what? Let's go grab the mark of... What's this? What's this?
Fleet of foot.
Let's go and grab mark of the old ones.
Launch the ship hooks.
That'll probably be okay.
Beyond compare.
Okay, let's get Spongebob down here. Replenish you up. Then we'll move you to Chups to defend it, because if nothing else, I want a frigging gold mine. I've waited long enough. I demand my gold mine. Could we... I think 2 turns. They only cost 114 though. I mean, that's pretty cheap, isn't it? That is pretty cheap. 60 and then 30%. I wonder if it does like 60% and then 30% of the remaining 60% rather than 90% all in all. I think they're about 400 upkeep generally. Still, I mean, 100 for a blackguard is really cheap. I might get rid of these black art corsairs with hand bows. As much as I love them, I feel like blackguard are just going to be that little bit. I mean, I could get rid of some black art corsairs. That's the other option. Get rid of a couple. Still got 3. And then the hand bows, because I do quite like the hand bows.
Dark sorcery.
Chup's not going to... Oh, it is. It rebelled. Really? I thought it was going to be okay. Oh, okay, no, that's... God, this place is annoying. No. No non-aggression for you. Right. Okay, so we're going to lose Chups, probably. I need to deal with Skrulk because I can't constantly deal with all this. I need to get Spongebob down here. Oh, Chups, please don't die. I can't be asked to resettle you. It would just be annoying. Maybe I can kill them. Maybe, I mean, Spongebob can come down and reinforce the city next turn. And then we'll be fine. It'll be all good then. Oh, look. The Vampire Coast Mutineers have finally died. Good job, Lothir. I knew you'd get there eventually. I mean, on the plus side, a lot of the Lizardmen are going to get killed by the vampires. On the downside, that means I'm going to have to kill vampires. Okay, good. Chup hasn't been raised.
What is your dark purpose?
Well, I'd like you to come and garrison Chup so it doesn't rebel.
Dark power.
Ooh, Magic Star's Tower. Let's upgrade you. And let's go and take this. Let's occupy that. Oh, the Sisters of Singing Doom. The sisters specialise in the 3Ds. Doom, Death and Destruction. Ah, of course, the Trinity. Okay, Lokhir, you have a skill point, which... I am tempted to... Thing is, it's not worth getting it now, I don't think. So I could go with Sadistic, because that just gives general bonuses everywhere. Or maybe Blade Master. It's just little bonuses everywhere, isn't it? So yeah, okay. Let's get Sadistic. Let's get Sadistic, and we can. Well,
the council is disappointed.
In who? In me? I mean, I'm not on their payroll, so it would be really weird if they were disappointed in me. That would be odd. Okay, we can cover both of these. The Blood Swamp is really in no position. They've lost their army there as well. I mean, okay, we almost lost our army too, but we didn't. I could get the Sisters of... What do they do? Why are they different? Oh, they've got Madness of Cain. Sure. We don't have a lot of money.
It is time.
So I'm not going to get the Blackguard as much as I would. You know what? I'd quite like the Sisters of Singing Doom in this army. I just don't know who to get rid of, because I feel like The only one I kind of want to get rid of is Greg, but... I feel like 5 melee units is the bare minimum. 5 archers is pretty good. I could get rid of the Raven Heralds. They're really good, but so situational. If you come across anyone with archers, the AI is very good at pinning them down and hunting them down with archers. And a momentary, like, just mishap. If you forget them for 30 seconds, they are fucked. They are dead. But find a good place for them and they can wreck face. They can just murder. I do like the Doomfire Warlocks, Doomfire Horse Lords. But I kind of want to keep them, but we're going to do that. It has been decided. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do. Oh, it was a hard decision. That one. That was tricky. I feel like 5 infantry and 5 missile units, bog standard, and then you've kind of got 9 slots to play around with. I like to have a couple of cavalry to hunt down units, a couple of artillery. And it's nice to have like some heroes, and obviously you need some anti-large. So basically, it's sometimes tricky to know what you want in your army. But I'm fairly happy with that. So the hand bows, they're fun. I just kind of feel like they're not the most important units. They're fun to have, but probably not very effective. And so unfortunately, they're going to get left behind, sadly. Okay, you're still recruiting units, are you?
Never wrong.
If anything, that's kind of helpful.
Chosen of Hecate.
So let's just leave you there. Just leave you raiding, to be honest. I'd be okay with that. Right, we could get... Oh, we're actually losing money. Okay, let's go and hunt down...
Black Arts.
Are you joining in here?
Bring fire and terror.
You should be.
March, you mongrels. So be it.
Cirrus. I want them dead.
Oh, yeah, you are. Okay, good. Right, kill them. Take the slaves. Right, Scroll of Shielding. Armor of Silver Steel. All good. Fab. Good work, everyone. Claudia is gonna have... I quite like the Withering, so we'll grab the Withering. It's not great against Skaven, but I'll take it. Okay, Public Order here is going to be okay for a little while. And we're going to head over here. Now, if only I had another agent and I can go and have a little peek and see what Skrolk is up to. I would like that. But what we can do is get the gold mine. That's going to be useful. I would also like the Dark Elf Harbour, so let's grab that. Mark of the Old Ones. I need cash. So, Artesian's house? Let's go with growth. Let's go with growth. And I could get another Black Ark, but it is some upkeep, and I'm not going to do that. So, I mean, I should probably get it, because it's not actually going to increase my upkeep. But it is going to cost me some money to actually have it. And I won't be able to put any units in it, and I'll have to try and keep it safe from marauding enemy unit or armies, and that's annoying. So, at the moment, we just got Balsalts. He's okay.
I admire your darkness.
He works all night and he sleeps all day.
I approve of these dark deeds.
Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Could I don't know if this is better. But let's go for it anyway. Do I want to do that? No. Actually, no. Because...
The Druki are
I can save up and get the next rank of gold mine, and that would give me more money. So let's do that. Okay. Unfortunately, that is going to have to wait until next time because we're running out of time. But in the next episode, we're going to be hopefully hitting old Skrolky boy. How many turns? 4. Only 4 turns. Now, he might have spread out a little bit, but if we can take Oxel, then basically it's just a mop-up operation. So once we've got that, it should be fair. And plus, also, the rebellions will then spawn at the capital rather than these minor settlements, which makes life a lot easier. All that's coming up in the next episode of Lokhir Fellheart. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.